So, before I get into why I love WandaVision, let's set the mood like we've done for all these WandaVision videos. See? Agatha, Wanda, and Doctor Strange are the only magical beings out there. Yeah, that was corny. So WandaVision has been the best thing on television, streaming, wherever you want to call it, for the past 9 weeks. And it's not even close. I mean, if you bailed out after the first 2 episodes, you're kicking yourself right now. The middle and the end were just fantastic. I mean, all right, let's start off with Vision. So the way I was introduced, now I've been reading comic books since I was a kid. The way that I was introduced to Vision wasn't even in comic books. It was on a Super Nintendo game called Captain America and the Avengers. And it was the all-white Vision. And I didn't even know he was an android. I thought he was like some kind of alien or something like that that became an Avenger. You know, it wasn't until later that I found out, you know, he was an android, Ultron, Wonder Man. If you want to know more about that stuff, let me know. Also, too, Rob of Comics Explain, he does a fantastic job. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. He does a really good job as far as that goes. Also, it might be in Pop Culture Explain because he has 2 channels. He has a few channels. Anyway, but that's how I was introduced to Vision, was the all-white one. So when he showed up, all white, I was like, oh, that's my Vision. That's my Vision. And the fight that they had was fantastic. I mean, going at it back and forth, flying everywhere, both of them using the laser beams from their forehead. But then it broke down, since they're both androids, it broke down to like an intellectual conversation. And our Vision, well, the Vision that we're used to, was able to get through to the all-white Vision. And then he was able to restore his memories, because that's the original Vision. And then he came out of it seeming like he's going to be our Vision, just all white now. Or will he be Jarvis? So he doesn't have the Mind Stone anymore. So is it just Jarvis in a android's body? Who knows? Again, discussion for another day. Before we get into Wanda, because I really want to get into Wanda, I also like how they did Monica Rambeau and how they gave her powers. I mean, to show the bullets kind of pass through her, I mean, she's going to be fantastic. And then also to how they pretty much use a scroll to come and let her know, hey, Nick Fury wants to talk to you, and you know, he's up there. So that got me excited about Captain Marvel 2, because now it looks like we're going to have Monica Rambeau in Captain Marvel 2. So excited about that. But let's get into Wanda. Now, again, I'm going to try to explain this the best I can. Rob from Comic Explain or Pop Culture Explain does a way better job than I ever will. Plus, also, too, he uses a lot of big words, so you're not going to get big words out of me. But the way it's broken down, or the way I understand it, is there were these beings called Elder Gods. Now, I know of 3 Elder Gods. Gaia, if you watch Captain Planet, she was the spirit of the earth. You have Chthon, and you have Sidorak that I know of, but there was a lot of Elder Gods around there. And I guess Gaia beseeched either the one above all, or it could have been a celestial, because these Elder Gods were really terrible beings. So she actually was able to give birth to what's called the Demigorge, the God Eater. And he started taking out all these Elder Gods. But he didn't get all of them. A few of them were able to escape to other dimensions. Like Sidorak, he was able to escape to the Crimson Dimension, but before he left a crystal on Earth that had a portion of his power. King Marco found it. Boom, the Juggernaut. And also, too, Doctor Strange borrows some of Sidorak's power from the Crimson Dimension anytime he uses spell the Crimson Bands of Sidorak. So there you go. And then you have Chthon, who escaped to another dimension, but I think it's a part of Wandagore Mountain something like that. I really don't know how that's broken down, or if he left to another dimension, came back, and then got trapped and wanted to go around. That's probably what happened. But with him, before he left, he wrote a book, which is called The Darkhold, or the Book of the Damned. And that's what Agatha Harkness was reading from. And in that book, it talked about a being that would pretty much be more powerful than the Sorcerer Supreme, and will also be a conduit for him to come back. And that is Wanda. Now, Marvel Comics at one point really didn't like the X-Men because Fox wouldn't sell them back the movie rights, and they was making horrible movies. Obviously, they got them back anyway. Well, Magneto was the father of Wanda and Pietro. Well, back when Marvel Comics really wasn't liking the X-Men because of all that, they changed that to where it wasn't Magneto. Magneto wasn't their father anymore, and that they actually got their powers from the High Evolutionary when their mom went to Wanda Quarter Mountain. Well, also, while that was going on, Chthon was there, saw Wanda, and gave a portion of his power to Wanda. So that's why she's able to do all these crazy reality warping things that she's doing now. I mean, she is an extremely powerful being. So that's pretty much the gist of it as far as Wanda and Marvel Comics. Like I said, Rob explains it a lot better than I can. So, but I mean, just in that post-credit scene when she's reading from Darkhold, and just the way they got her looking. I mean, first off, her outfit's fantastic. The way they have her have the red eyes as she's reading and as she's doing spells. I love how they're doing that. I mean, this show has got me so excited for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. I mean, I cannot wait. At first, it was probably Guardians of the Galaxy, maybe Thor, Love and Thunder, especially after Ragnarok was so good. But now I'm like, I can't wait to watch Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. That is the one that I'm most excited about now because of this show. Disney, Marvel knocked it out of the park. I mean, and now I can't wait to watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which luckily you only gave us 1 week and then we're right into that. So in saying that, if you are new here to SEM, please hit the subscribe button and become part of this SEM Nation. Which become part of this nation, that bell notification, you'll know when the video comes out. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. My name is Dorian. This is SEM. Thank you guys for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. And you guys have a good day.